Well, here we are back, Sydney Airport. Bowen's with me. How are you, Bodog?
G'day, Trev. Great to be here on a business trip.
No holiday, mate. We're off to Berlin for IFA, and then another little trip after that involving cars. Bowen, you've already injured yourself.
We've got a bleeder. Cut myself opening my bag on a zipper. Good start.
A great start.
Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Abu Dhabi. Thank you for choosing to fly with Etihad Airways. It has been our pleasure taking care of you today.
Bodog, 15 ounce to Abu Dhabi, quick layover in the lounge with some martinis for you.
Yeah, have one. Everyone else having one, a champagne, I had a martini. Very nice.
Off to Brussels and then the connection to Berlin.
Good morning and welcome to Brussels Telecom Connection.
Okay, so not only are we here at the home of the Sprout, the Brussels Sprout, it's also the home of chocolate, which I explained to Trevor earlier on. The Belgian Chocolate House. Yum. Some goodies coming back for the missus.
We've arrived in Belgium 3 days after the Grand Prix. That means the spoils of F1 are still here on show at the airport. This is Daniel Ricciardo's Red Bull showcase, not the real thing. Bowen, I don't mind a bus transfer from a gate, but when you take the bus transfer and they put you on an aero bridge, it seems crazy.
After 27 hours, Trevor's not on.
That's it, Bodog. That's enough flights for the day. We've arrived in Berlin.
Supersonic travel, bring it back. There's got to be a quicker way.
Do you know any German?
Ich bin nein Berliner. I don't know what it means.
Ich bin ein Berliner.
Stinktoben aside. Could mean anything.
We're going to wait for our bags now, and there's 3 bags. Will we get them all?
Tear down this wall.
We've barely walked out of the airport. In fact, we're like 2 meters out of the airport, and we can already see the first advertising billboards for IFA. Looks like Samsung. They're going to talk 8K. Jesus, we only just got 4K. Well, Bowen, you've seen a bit of activity at CES with sponsors and companies trying to do big stuff. Well, this is a big bit of street art, I believe, and it's sponsored by Samsung. So this balloon's going up. I assume it's going to take people up there. Will you go?
It's an amusement ride. It's been operating for a number of years. No, I'm
really?
not going to go up.
I've never seen it here before.
I don't believe in balloons.
I don't believe it's been here for years. I think it's a one-off.
No, you're wrong. I've Googled it.
Wiki Bowen. I reckon this is my 4th year coming to Berlin, but it's your first, mate. And that wall I showed you earlier, those pieces, are very touristy. This is the longest piece of wall I've seen. I mean, it's spectacular, to be honest, but it's also quite eerie.
Yeah, I've always had there's sections of it lying around, but this would be a good 200 or 300 metres long worth of it. It is eerie, and it's a solemn occasion to be standing here. It's horrible, frankly, that they divided a city in 2.
Listen, I don't want to talk about inappropriate merchandising, but what's doing?
Look, I'm always called upon to bring home a souvenir, but this won't be the place. Parts of the Berlin Wall.
There's a museum /
Third Reich hats.
Representation of Gestapo Germany just over the road, and they're selling. It's just strange. That's just strange. Bowen, if you're wondering why I brought you to IFA, Big Tech Trade Show Berlin, it's for the Trabants, mate. Look at this. Classic German engineering.
Imagine the safety features on this. No AEB, no airbags, no anti-lock brakes, no safety, nothing. Just do your best. They've made them for years. It's the equivalent of the Lada in Russia.
Classic.
Let's rent one.
And you see that car and you see...
We're at Checkpoint Charlie, or at least a replica of it here, the most famous crossing of the Berlin Wall, named by the Western Allies. Very strange that there's a McDonald's in the background. In fact, the whole area is very commercial. not sure that's what they should be doing right here.
What do you think, Bodog? Pork knuckle as big as your head.
It's enormous. I mean, it's a race for 3 people, but we did the classic beer hall experience. We had huge steins, jugs of beer.
Massive.
You had a little pint of Coca-Cola.
Still.
Good times though. Good
Good
times.
stuff, Bodog. Welcome to Berlin.
Thank you.
So I brought Bowen all the way to Berlin to try the best gelato in the world, and he's brushed it. Just completely brushed it. But I don't give a rat's. I'm having it. Chocolate, right here. Beautiful.
The chocolate beer. There's 25 different flavours. Chocolate. That's a 4-portion size.
Chocolate is a standard across the
Boring
world.
man.
I can test it across the world. It's like a scientific test right here. I'll put the address somewhere on the interwebs.